And good evening and welcome to BPC High School here on this Monday evening as we have BPC girls basketball on the air tonight as they will take on the Bombers of Macomb High School. Thanks for tuning in to TSSR Game Time Live presented by MDH. JoJo's Gaming Parlor, our pre- and post-game show sponsors for BPC Sports. They offer the best gaming experience in the McDonough County area. Stop in for a cold drink and a chance to take home a nice wad of cash while you're at it. Also on game nights, check out the TSSR Game Time Live presented by MDH Events Live on the big screens. Come join your friends at JoJo's located at 7786 North Cole Street in Bushnell. Cheer the Spartans on to victory. And Spark Sports presented by MTC Communications. And Macomb High Sports presented by Arnold Brothers Heating and Cooling. Just about a minute and a half before tip, we're going to step aside. We'll be back with the tip of this one in just a moment. This is TSSR Game Time Live presented by MDH.
My philosophy in pediatrics is definitely prevention, early intervention, and advocacy. Being an advocate for my patients is one of the main reasons why I got into pediatrics in the first place. I like working close with families and being able to empower moms, especially first-time moms, or empower any caregiver. MDH Peds gives that family-centered care. My name is Leilani Segura, and I am a pediatrician at McDonough Districts Hospital.
The KitchenAid fan-enabled Pro Dry system combines a heating element and fan for optimal drying performance. It circulates hot air around dishes to give them a thorough dry. Choose the extended Pro Dry option to add an extra 15 minutes of heated drying for loads that need it. Dishes come out dry and sparkling, ready for more enjoying.
It's just one game tonight, right?
Maybe two.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Bushnell-Prairie City High School for tonight's contest between the Macomb Bombers and your Bushnell-Prairie City Spartans. Starting lineup first for the visiting Macomb Bombers. Number 4, Jordan Hines. Number 10, Audrey Holthaus. Number 12, Josie Elby. Number 23, Dakota Thorman. And number 40, Reese Watson. The Bombers are coached by Mr. Justin Elby and assisted by Abby Thorman and John Connell. And now for your Bushnell-Prairie City Spartans. Number 11, Kendall McCleary. Number 14, Jersey Jones. Number 20, Jules Kretz. Number 30, Miley Chenoweth. And number 34, Justice Glenditz. Your Spartans are coached by Mr. Nate Seringer, assisted by Josie Volkers and Ryan Savage. Officials for tonight's ballgame, Mr. Jason Danner, Mr. Tad Johnson, and Mr. Robbie Hinkle.
And our starting lineups as we are just about set for tip-off between the Bombers and Spartans. Thanks for tuning in to TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. Trying to see if we can get our scoreboard up to date. Tip controlled by the Bombers. They're going to quickly come down the right side. Swinging around to number 12 and stolen away by McCleary for BPC. She's going to go left side up, no rebound. Down to Macomb. And Aubrey Holthouse down the floor to 23, Dakota Thorman. And we're going to have a foul at the Bomber offensive end. Going to go on Justice Kleindenst.
Bomber foul charge to number 23, Dakota Thorman.
Nope, it's going to go on the Bombers. My apologies. Dakota Thorman, her first. Team foul number 1 on Macomb High. Full court press as Jones will get it across midcourt, have it poked away momentarily, picked up by Watson. She's going to outlet down to Jordan Hines. Hines right side up, no. Rebound down to Kleindenst and BPC. Here come the Spartans. Cross court, Jones with it, just underway, 7:25 to play. Bounce pass to Kleindenst, picked up. Kleindenst going to drive right side. Bounce pass, they try to go into McCleary and stolen away by Thorman and the Bombers. Holthouse with it. She's going to step up and shoot a three. Rebound loose on the floor and picked up by Watson for Macomb. She'll outlet out to Holthouse. As we played a minute into the contest, Watson now to Hines, far side, right wing. On top, Watson, now Holthouse left side. Baseline, they're going to go left side. Hines shot up, no. Rebound down to Elby. And she's going to have it poked away. Watson able to pick up the loose ball. Holthouse going to drive left side, cut off by Jones. Watson. Now around to Holthouse, right side, back on top to Watson. Left wing to Hines. Side, they're going to go to Holthouse. 6:25 to play inside. Elby, kick out Hines. Hines going to drive right side, lost the handle on the ball. It's going to actually go out of bounds off of BPC. It'll stay with the Bombers with 6:19 to play here in the opening quarter of play. And we'll try and get our scoreboard up and running while we have a moment. Elby with it for the Bombers. Over to Watson. So swinging around to Holthouse. Thorman with it, right wing, inside, or left wing, inside. They're going to try to go to Watson. And stolen away by the Bombers. McCleary has it stolen away by Hines. Hines right side layup up and good. Jordan Hines with the first two of the contest for the Bombers. 2-0 lead, 5:50 to play in quarter number 1. Krebs going to bounce it across to Kleindenst. Near corner is going to lose the handle on it. Picked up by Thorman. Quick outlet down to Holthouse. Holthouse going to drive left side, layup up, no on the shot. But a foul going to be whistled on BPC, and it's going to go on Jersey Jones. Her first team foul, number 1. That's going to put Holthouse at the line for 2 for the Bombers. 2-0 lead for Macomb High. 5:39 to play. First one is up and good. 3-0 lead for Macomb High. Second one on the way. It's good as well. Holthouse with 2 of 2 from the line. 4-0 lead for the Bombers. McCleary gets it to Kleindenst. Over to Jones. She'll set up the offense, picks up the dribble, bounce pass to Krebs. Krebs going to fire up a long 3 off the back iron, no good. Holthouse there for the rebound for MHS. Holthouse going to hand off to Watson, now to Hines, left side. Left wing to Elby, inside, nice cutting move to Watson, lost the handle on it, picked up by Watson. Back out to Elby, bounce pass into Thorman. Out to Hines, Hines going to fire up a 3, a little flat off the front iron. Thorman there for the rebound, going to be stolen away by Chenoweth. And BPC looking for some help. Gets it across to Jones. Under 5 to play, 4:50 to go. McCleary right side goes up. Going to have it knocked out of bounds off her own leg. And it'll go back to the Bombers with a 4-0 lead. Just under 5 to play, 4:53 to play in quarter number 1. Watson Now to Hines, far side, right in front of the BPC bench. Inside they go to Thorman. Kick out to Watson. Watson fires up a three. In and out, no good. Rebound out of bounds off of Macomb High to BPC. Jules Krepsel inbound for Macomb. A little backcourt pressure, and now stolen away by Watson. Watson lob to Hines, up and good. Jordan Hines. She's got 4, and an 8-0 lead now for the Bombers, or 6-0 lead for the Bombers. Hines steal it the other way. Left side layup, up and good. Hines with 6, 8-point lead, 4:17 to play. Coach Zeringer going to take a timeout, 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here. And we can tell you about Arnold Brothers Heating and Cooling. Since 1960, Arnold Brothers Heating and Cooling has provided the greater Macomb area with expert sales, service, and installation of quality home comfort systems. Call your local Carrier dealer today at 309-283-309. Easy for me to say. 309-833-2852, and find out how Arnold Brothers Heating and Cooling delivers 365 days of indoor comfort. Also, MTC Communication. Having so unreliable internet just doesn't cut it in 2025. MTC Communications offers lightning-fast, reliable fiber internet, video phone service, and camera systems to the McDonough County, Henderson, and Hancock County areas. Visit mtc.crowdfiber.com to check your availability. Spartan basketball out of the timeout. They trail 8-0, 4:14 to play here in the opening quarter. Jones gets it across to McCleary. McCleary going to get it across midcourt. Poked away by Watson momentarily. McCleary able to pick it up. Bounce pass stolen away by Holthouse. Outlet to Hines. Head fake. Shot up. No good. Hines going to get a put back. Get a third time. And finally rebounded by McCleary for BPC. Gets it across to Kleindentz. Kleindentz going to try to go into Chenoweth and poked out of bounds by Watson. It'll stay with BPC with 3:44 to play in quarter number 1. Again, having some scoreboard issues. We'll try and get that fixed when we have a moment. Krepp's going to fire up a three, a little long. Rebound to Jones on the far side. They try to go into Kleindentz. Kleindentz able to pick up the loose ball. It's going to go out of bounds off of Holthouse. It'll stay with BPC. 3:31 to play in the first quarter. Jules Kreps to inbound for BPC. Gets it to Jones. Jones hounded by Hines. Bounce pass right side, right wing to Kleindentz. McCleary on the cut. She's going to lose the handle. Picks it up, gets it back to Kleindentz. Fires it up and hits. Justice Kleindentz, the Sports Corner 3, 8-3 in favor of the Bombers. Holthouse swings right side to Hines. Inside, Thorman will spin move on Kleindentz. And the ball loose, going to be picked up. Nope, we're going to get a foul on BPC, and that might be number 2 on Jones. Scratch that. That's going to go on Kleindentz, her first. Team's second. Again, 8-3, 2:58 to play here in the quarter. Scarlett Countryman checking in for BPC. And 32, Kinley Sloan in for Macomb High, I believe, number 32. 8-3 lead for the Bombers. Watson with it, left wing. She's going to bring it out, set it up at the Spartan logo. Over to Holthouse, right wing. Looking for some help, gets it to Sloan. Sloan to Watson. Inside they go to Thorman. And it's going to be lost out of bounds. It'll be BPC basketball down 5, 2:25 to play here in the opening quarter. 8-3 lead for MHS. Kreps gets it to Chenoweth, had it poked away by Thorman and picked up. Here come the Bombers the other way. Thorman's going to pick up the dribble, hands off to Holthouse. 3, in and out, no good. Rebound to Thorman for Macomb High, stolen away momentarily by McCleary, but Hines able to pick up the loose ball for MHS, and they'll reset with 2 minutes to play in the opening quarter. 8-3 lead for MHS. Hines to Watson, right side. On top, Thorman. Hines picked up by Countryman on the left wing. Sloan, free throw line, gets it to Holthouse. Her shot up will rattle around and drop. Aubrey Holthouse with 4, now a 7-point lead, 10-3 for MHS. Jones gets it across midcourt to Krebs. Tried to go into Countryman, stole it away. Countryman able to pick it up loose. And the jump ball going to stay with BPC with 1:29 to play here in the first quarter. We're going to see Klein that's back up for BPC and check back into the ball game for Jules Krebs. Chenna with the inbound for BPC. Close to 5 count. It's going to have to get it in. Oh, does not get it in time. Had McCleary, but just a second too late for the 5-second count. It'll go back to Macomb High. Holthouse going to drive in right side. Lost a handle on it. Looked like I was going to say, I thought she maybe traveled in the official baseline. That's, I believe, Jason Danner down underneath, and Kyle Danner, Jason Danner, my apologies, with the travel call. Now turnover the other way, going to go out of bounds off of Macomb and stay with BPC is number 50, Jordan Shoopman into the ball game as Holthouse will check out. Jersey Jones to inbounds for BPC. Gets it in to Chenoweth, handoff to McCleary. McCleary double team. We're going to get a foul on MHS. It's going to go on Hines, I believe, number 4. Her first. Team second. Substitutions for BPC, Krebs and Griffiths into the ball game as Countryman and Jones will check out. Number 5 in for MHS, Brooklyn Lyles. McCleary tries to go across to Kleindes, stolen away momentarily by Shoopman, and she'll dribble it out of bounds. It'll stay with BPC. 62 ticks on the clock, 1:02 to play here in the opening quarter. 10-3 lead for MHS. McCleary, double team, looking for some help. Is going to bounce pass it over to Krebs, able to pick it up for BPC. Gets it back over to McCleary, right side, Kleindes. Kleindes going to drive baseline, going to go on top to Griffiths, and it's going to be over her head, over and back, out of bounds. It'll stay or go back to Macomb with 45.2 seconds to play. Shootman able to pick up the loose ball. She's going to jump one up, no good. Rebound, Thorman reverse layup, no good. Krebs inside with the rebound for the Spartans. She'll bring it across midcourt, down to 30 seconds to go. Gets it to Kleindes. Kleindes going to go cross court to Griffiths. Griffiths going to bring it out, set it back up. Swings around right side to Krebs. Good double team there by Macomb. Oh, Chenoweth open momentarily underneath. Krebs goes down to Kleindes. Kleindes going to throw it up and in. Justice Kleindes with 5. Cuts it to 5-point lead. 10-5 as Kleindes with all 5 of BPC points. Down to 5 seconds to go. McCleary hounding Lyles out front. Sloan with it. They're not going to get a shot off. After 1, 10-5 in favor of the Bombers. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment. This is TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
I'm Lindsay Schaefer. I'm a physical therapist specializing in pelvic floor physical therapy here at McDonough District Hospital Sports Medicine and Rehabilitation. Young women, a lot of them have pelvic pain. They don't realize that it's something that they don't have to live with anymore. It's very common for people to have urinary leakage. And I always say it's common, but it's not normal. It's not something you need to live with. I also focus on hip pain, back pain. It's all kind of connected. Any age really can benefit from it.
At Western Illinois University, leathernecks don't just blend in. Our purple stands out. Our students are innovative, creative, and resilient. At WIU, there's limitless potential, with campuses in Macomb, the Quad Cities, and online. Visit wiu.edu/potential to become a leatherneck and get an education that stands out.
Back here at Bushnell-Prairie City High School, second quarter action getting set to get underway. Again, some issues with the scoreboard. We'll try and get that ironed out here at a point here, hopefully, maybe at halftime. It will be Bomber basketball to start the second quarter, 10-5 lead for MHS. Thanks for tuning in to TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. Chris Frankhauser and Adam Hulett here courtside as Elby with it for the Bombers. Goes inside to Hines. Kick out. Lyles, three from the far corner, up and good. Brooklyn Lyles, a sports corner three. 13-8 lead for the Bombers. 7:40 to play here in the first half. Jones going to pick up the dribble, needs some help, gets it cross court to McCleary. McCleary going to drive in, layup, no good. Rebound, Lyles, and here come the Bombers. She's going to cross over, left hand layup up, and rolls around and good. Lyles with a quick 5 points in the quarter, and the Bombers out now to double-digit lead at 10-5. Krebs for BPC picks up the dribble, needs some help, gets it over to Jones. Stolen away by Shootman. Here comes MHS. Holthouse layup from the left side, up and good. Aubrey Holthouse with 6. Full timeout, I believe, by BPC. We'll wait and see. I thought that's what the official signaled. That'll be the second. It is a full timeout, so we'll step aside and we'll be right back. This is TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. 17-5 in favor of the Bombers. 7:02 to play in the first half.
Over the years, we've told you about the benefits of choosing Spoon River College.
Affordable.
Transferable credit.
Career ready.
A culture where students feel like they belong.
Wow, that brings a tear to my eye. And while all these are true, there seems to be one thing that, well, sticks. So let's give the people what they want to see.
Enrollment is now open.
It's hard to stop a train.
7:02 to play here in the opening half. 17-5 in favor of the Bombers. BPC basketball. Griffiths with it. Needs some help. Gets it to McCleary. Over to Chenoweth. Cross court to Griffiths. On top. Looking for some help. Gets it over to McCleary. Left side or right side Jones. Now Kleindent's baseline. Going to drive on Shoopman. Shot up. No good. Rebound to Elby. And we're going to get a foul on Justice Kleindent's. That'll be her second, team's first. Jules Krebs going to check into the ball game for Kleindent's. 12-point Bomber lead, 7-5, 6:38 to play here in the first half. Holthouse will bring it up for MHS to Lyles on the far side. Inside they go to Hines. Hines going to run into Krebs. Shot up, no good. McCleary there for the rebound for BPC. She's going to push. Krebs now with it across midcourt. Chenoweth near corner. Thought about driving baseline. Going to kick it over to Griffiths, who loses the handle. Lyles picks up the loose ball. And the ball going to go out of bounds off of MHS to BPC with 6:10 to play in quarter number 2. A 17-5 lead for the Macomb Bombers. Jones will be picked up by Hines, gets it across midcourt, picks up the dribble, gets it over to Cleary. McCleary bounce pass, Krebs back, give and go to McCleary. Shot up, no good. Rebound to Hines for MHS. She'll hand off to Lyles. Bounce pass left wing to Shootman. On top to Elby. Now swinging around to Lyles, right side, 5:40 to go. Hines with it. Picked up by Chenoweth. She'll drive baseline. Kicks it out. Lyles three. Got to be short. Elby there for the rebound momentarily. Holthouse now. We got a jump ball between McCleary and Holthouse. And it will go to BPC on the alternate possession. Jones with it for BPC across midcourt. Works off of mini screen there by McCleary. Gets it now from Jones. 5:18 to go. Griffiths tried to bounce pass it to Krebs, out of bounds. It'll go back to Macomb High. Bomber basketball, 17-5 lead for MHS. Left side, Shootman with it. She's going to drive baseline. Cut off by Krebs. Now the pass to LB is going to be an over and back call on MHS. It'll go to BPC with 5:10 to play here in the opening half. Jules Krebs to inbound for BPC. Gets it to McCleary, has it poked away by Holthouse, out of bounds. They'll stay with BPC. McCleary gets the inbound. Going to drive past Holthouse, right side. Now past LB, into LB. Chenoweth able to come up with a loose ball. Out to McCleary. Griffiths, now Jones. Inside, Chenoweth going to go up. Well, she's going to be tied up. And we're going to get a jump ball alternating possession to MHS. 4:53 to play here in the opening half. 17-5 lead. As Coach Elby now going to take a timeout. His first 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here. And we can tell you about Rosie's Pizza. They offer something for everyone with pasta, sandwiches, and of course pizza. Dine in or carry out at 458 East Main Street in Bushnell. They also deliver to Good Hope, Adair, and all points in between. For delivery, call 309-772-2101. And also brought to you by King Family Chiropractic with locations of Bushnell and Macomb. They offer office hours in Macomb Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, in Bushnell Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. To set an appointment, call 309-837-MyDC. That's 6932. They also perform DOT and CDL physicals for just $85. 4:53 to play in the first half. 17-5 in favor of MHS. Again, having some issues with our scoreboard this evening. Going to try and get that working before the end of the contest if we can. Shootman with it left side. Now to Hines. Good defense by Chenoweth. Brooklyn Lyle's going to float one up, no good. Rebound tapped around. Hines down with the rebound number 4 for the Bombers. And we're going to get a foul underneath. It's either going to go on McCleary or Krebs. And that's going to go on Kendall McCleary, her first. Team second. Kleinden's back for BPC. Going to check in for McCleary.
Number 34, Justice Kleinden's.
Inbounds to Macomb. Going to be stolen away by Griffiths. Going to hand off to Jones. We got a line change, it looks like, for MHS coming up as Krebs able to get it from Jones. Now across to Griffiths. Bounce pass over to Chenoweth. Down to 4:10 to play. Right wing, Krebs going to spin on Shootman. Cross court to Chenoweth. Now to Griffiths. Griffiths bounce pass inside, stolen away by Shootman and the Bombers. Shootman going to bring it down the right side. Hands off to Holthouse in the far corner. Over to Hines. Hines, 3 up, no good. Holthouse there for, no, that's Elby with the rebound. Hands off, Holthouse 3 from the near corner, in and out, no good. Lyles there for the putback. PPC not getting a body on anybody that time, and Lyles walks right in for the 2. She's got 7 in the corner. 14-point lead now for MHS at 19-5. 3:30 to play. Kleinetz going to drive baseline on Holthouse. Spins up. Holthouse blocks. The shot's going to go out of bounds off of BPC. It'll go back to the Bombers. Line change number 2, Taylor Mann. Number 40, Emma Watson. 23, Thorman. 32, Sloan. And 45, Ella McKee, all into the ball game for MHS. 14-point lead. 19-5, 3:10 to play here in the first half. Sloan, or no, Sloan, that's not Sloan. Thorman with it, my apologies. The ball loose on the floor. And Krebs and McKee go after it, and it's going to go to BPC. Krebs gets an inbounds to Jones. Down to 3:05 to play. Griffiths picked up by McKee. Griffiths in some trouble, needs to get rid of the ball. And we're going to get a traveling violation on Griffiths. Turnover to MHS is number 1. Gracie O'Hearn going to check in as Ella McKee going to check out. Watson to O'Hearn, now Thorman to Mann. Mann's going to drive in, left side, bounce pass to O'Hearn. Her shot up and good. Gracie O'Hearn, her first 2. 21-5, 2.5 to play. Bombers up by 16. Jones picks up the dribble, needs some help. Coach Zenger going to take a timeout. A 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here. We can tell you about Tom Conklin State Farm, face-to-face, over the phone, by email, or by text. You choose how you do business with Tom Conklin State Farm Macomb. You can reach them at 309-837-1200. Visit them online at MacombSF.com. Better yet, stop in and get your quote today at 1221 West Jackson Street in Macomb. Raritan State Bank, Bushnell branch located at 360 South Green Street in Bushnell, offer full-service banking and loan services for all your banking needs. Come visit the bank, a friendly service, or call them at 309-772-2345. Good luck, Spartans. Raritan State Bank is an equal housing lender and member FDIC. Jules Krebs to inbound for BPC. Bounce pass to Kleinitz. Kleinitz going to go by Thorman. Shot up, no good. Rebound bounding around, picked up by O'Hearn. And here come the Bombers. Outlet stolen away now by Krebs. Spartan basketball, 2 minutes to go. Chenoweth going to drive baseline. Shot, no. But she's fouled on the way to the hoop. A little more fire by BPC coming out of the timeout. Coach Zinger not happy with his squad at the last timeout, and that's going to put Chenoweth at the line. 32, whistle for the foul. Kintley Sloan, I believe they said, her first. Chenoweth's first one up and good. First points of the quarter for BPC as McCleary going to check in for Griffiths. Kleindest with 5 points for BPC, and Chenoweth now with 1. 21-6, 2:02 to play. First half. Second one by Chenoweth is up and good. 2-2 for Chenoweth at the line, 21-7. Down to 2 minutes to go. O'Hearn near corner. Watson now left wing. She'll get it over to Thorman. Watson now to Mann. Mann's going to fire a shot up, no good. Rebound going to go out of bounds off of BPC. They'll stay with Macomb with 1:38 to play here in the first half. And inbounds, Watson, 3 off the back iron, no good. Ball tapped around, controlled by Kleinditz and BPC. Needs some help, bounce pass to Krebs, and we're going to get a foul on Thorman. Dakota Thorman, her second, team second.
Bomber foul, charge number 23, Dakota Thorman, her second, team second.
Krebs to inbounds for BPC, gets to McCleary. Kleinditz right wing. Needs some help. Bounce pass to Krebs. Krebs to Kleinditz. Kleinditz going to drive baseline, float one up, no good. Rebound to O'Hearn. Here come the Bombers the other way. Down to Mann. Mann loses a handle out of bounds, or nearly out of bounds. McCleary able to come up with the basketball now for BPC. Down under a minute to play, 50 seconds to go. As Chenoweth hit the deck, Jones Picks up the dribbles, trying to go to McCleary, stolen away by O'Hearn. She'll outlet over to Watson. Watson down the right side. She's going to bring it back out and set it up with 33 seconds to play. McCleary, bounce pass to Sloan. Cross court, Watson, give and go. Nice shot up and good. Good pass by Watson. Taylor Mann with her first two. 23-7. Down to 15 seconds to go. McCleary down to Kleinditz. Over to Krebs. Going to fire up a three off. No good. Rebound to Sloan and MHS down to 5 seconds to go. Sloan down to O'Hearn. O'Hearn's going to slash in at the buzzer. Is going to be fouled. Foul on McCleary. Her second. Team's third. 2 free throws coming up for O'Hearn as the official over talking at the scores table at the far side. Two free throws coming up for O'Hearn. They're going to put 1 second on the clock. First one up, first one no good. She'll have one more. The freshman, number 1, Gracie O'Hearn for MHS. 23-7, 1 second to go. O'Hearn hits the second. She's got 3, 24-7, as Kleinen shot going to come up short at the half. 24-7 in favor of the Bombers. We'll step aside, halftime interview, and we'll come back with some stats and maybe a working scoreboard. We'll see. Thanks for tuning in. This is TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
You're watching TSSR Game Time Live, presented by McDonough District Hospital. We're at halftime. Our guest, MDH Director of Cardiopulmonary and Radiology, Nikki Minnis. That's a mouthful. Say that 10 times really fast. Nikki, welcome.
Thank you for having me.
It's been a busy 2025. You had the interim title removed, and we should say the interim on your radiology title. How's that been going so far, transitioning to covering 2 departments?
It truly has went really well so far. I focused on, getting a relationship with staff and building that communication to make sure that they feel valued within the department. We're looking at different areas that we can improve the department. There's still room for growth, but I think that we're moving in the right direction.
Now, you were already director of cardiopulmonary right across the hallway from radiology, so the staff had a pretty good idea who you were already. Did that help make the transition a little easier?
It did, and knowing that I have background in radiology also made them feel comfortable.
Let's start with radiology. One of the new things that just happened during fall of 2025, a new mammography machine and the new DEXA machine. Let's start with the mammography machine. How is that so important for MDH to have a new mammography machine?
Yeah, mammography is very, very important. Screenings and being able to catch cancers early, lumps and bumps. It's the same footprint, so ultimately the patient experience stays the same, but we have enhanced technology, and we're improving that with this new machine.
A new DEXA machine. Let's start off by, can you describe what DEXA is for our viewers?
Yeah, so a DEXA is about a 10 to 20 minute scan. It's a low-dose x-ray that you're receiving. It's to look at the bone density, so overall strength of your bones. It's to prevent fractures in the future.
It's always good when you can sell an organization by really promoting the new piece of technology, the new equipment. How has that helped your job be a little easier when you can go out and in the community and talk about the new equipment that we received here at MDH?
Yeah, I think it's important when we get these new pieces of equipment to be able to promote and show that we have, the best equipment that anywhere in this area would have.
So when you're talking about the best equipment, I think we also should mention too, summer of 2025, a second CT machine. That's been a big addition as well for the hospital.
That has been huge for us. It's getting patients in quicker, so ultimately it's also making providers happier. So they're being able to get their patients in quicker. It's also making patients happy. With the ER, they're not having to squeeze in and make outpatients wait. We're able to kind of squeeze them into 2 separate machines.
Now, when we were down to just one machine, I say down before we got our new machine in place, if for some reason the one CT machine would go down, how did that affect the hospital? Because that may affect patients and emergency patients especially more than what people may realize.
Correct. So we were actually having to transport those patients out to other facilities to make sure they got the care that they needed. So now when we do have a machine that maybe needs something done, we can still keep it in-house because we have 2 machines.
And we had the open space. It was just a matter of renovating a little bit of the space to make room for another CT scanner. And what's the feedback that you've gotten so far on having a second CT scanner?
It's been great. Everybody's very, very happy with it. I think it's a phenomenal addition to the department.
All right, let's change gears. Let's talk cardiopulmonary. You've had a lot going on in 2025 as well in cardiopulmonary. How has your area been handling you trying to split really between 2 areas? They're
handling it really well. I have some great staff over there that can kind of step in and help me in those roles. If I have some stuff that I need addressed, I have people that I can pull. They kind of know how the workflow's been since I've been over cardio for long enough.
What are some of the areas that would fall under cardiopulmonary?
Yeah, so we have a cardiology clinic, pulmonology clinic. We have a sleep lab. We've got echovascular. We've got all respiratory therapy as well.
How many staff members would you say that you probably have working in the entire cardiopulmonary area?
Probably about 20 to 25.
So it is one of the bigger departments here at MDH. The importance of being able to have a high-quality cardiopulmonary department, I don't think you can emphasize enough how important it is. But the clinical affiliation that we have with Blessing Health from cardiopulmonary and from pulmonology, how has that helped with your job?
Yeah, so we get a lot of their referrals here, which makes a huge difference for our outpatient testing. And then they're right on campus with us, so being able to work closely with them and communicate with the physicians as they're wanting tests done and all of that.
And Springfield Clinic also has been bringing some cardiology in as well. So really you've got 2 very high-quality organizations with high-quality providers that are seeing patients.
Correct. Yes, they have 2 cardiologists over there and actually a vascular surgeon that has been bringing us some downstream revenue.
And the best part, people don't have to travel to Quincy, to Springfield to have their appointments. They can be seen right here in MDH.
Correct, and that's made a huge difference. And a lot of our testing also can be done here.
Now, for me personally, I would say another area of strength for both departments would be staff members. You mentioned this a little bit already with your staff members, but you got accredited staff working in various areas. How much having a high-quality amount of staff like that help you in your job and just make it easier for you?
It really does. They all have an education, and they are all phenomenal at their job, and I rely on them to be able to run those smoothly for us.
And you see the patient comments and all the positive patient comments related to our staff and just how well that they help take care of our patients. I know it has to be a satisfier.
It is. My staff, I've watched them firsthand. I'm in there with them as much as I can be, and just seeing the patient care is phenomenal. They really care for our patients.
And that's all part of the mission and vision and values that we have here at MDH.
Absolutely.
Nikki, we want to thank you for joining us.
Thank you very much for having me.
All right. Nikki Minnis, Director of Cardiopulmonary and Radiology at McDonough District Hospital. We're going to take a timeout. When we come back, it's second half action. You're watching TSSR Game Time Live, presented by McDonough District Hospital.
My name is Kelsey Cunningham. I'm a nurse practitioner with the cardiology department here at McDonough District Hospital. Cardiology is like a big puzzle. A lot of things can be traced back to the heart, and to see somebody in your office at the beginning of the process really down on themselves and not feeling like their best self, and I think in their mind never really thinking that they're going to recover from that, to fast forward 6 months where they're back doing things they once did. It's the ultimate goal, and I love to see it happen.
The KitchenAid fan-enabled Pro Dry system combines a heating element and fan for optimal drying performance. It circulates hot air around dishes to give them a thorough dry. Choose the extended Pro Dry option to add an extra 15 minutes of heated drying for loads that need it. Dishes come out dry and sparkling, ready for more enjoying.
At Western Illinois University, leathernecks don't just blend in. Our purple stands out. Our students are innovative, creative, and resilient. At WIU, there's limitless potential, with campuses in Macomb, the Quad Cities, and online. Visit wiu.edu/potential to become a Leatherneck and get an education that stands out.
It's hard to stop a train.
Back here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. About a minute and a half before a tip, 24-7 in favor of the Bombers. Run down the scoring summary. Brooklyn Lyles with 7 points in the second quarter to lead MHS. Aubrey Holthouse with 6. Jordan Hines with 6. Gracie O'Hearn with 3. And Taylor Mann with 2 for BPC. 5 for Justice Kleinditz. 2 for Miley Chenoweth. 24-7. We'll be back with the tip of the second half. Just a moment. This is TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
My philosophy in pediatrics is definitely prevention, early intervention, and advocacy. Being an advocate for my patients is one of the main reasons why I got into pediatrics in the first place. I like working close with families and being able to empower moms, especially first-time moms, or empower any caregiver. MDH Peds gives that family-centered care. My name is Leilani Segura, and I am a pediatrician at McDonough District Hospital.
Over the years, we've told you about the benefits of choosing Spoon River College.
Affordable.
Transferable credit.
Career ready.
A culture where students feel like they belong.
Wow, that brings a tear to my eye. And while all these are true, there seems to be one thing that, well, sticks. So let's give the people what they want to see.
Enrollment is now open.
BPC basketball here to start the third quarter. 24-7, and BPC going to throw it off. Kleinditz going to throw it out of bounds off of MHS. Shot up by BPC, no good. Rebound down to Hines. Outlet down the floor. Watson layup off the right side, up and good. Reese Watson for her first two. 26-7, 7:31 to play here in the third quarter. Kleinditz pass to McCleary. She picks it up. Krepp's going to fire one in just inside the three-point line. Hines there for the rebound. Looks like maybe she carried it a little bit. Holthouse shot no good. Watson then for the rebound for MHS. Hines with it. Will set things back on top. Hand off to Watson. Now Holthouse with it left side, inside Hines. Hines going to lose the handle of the ball, and a foul going to be whistled on BPC.
Spartan foul, charge number 14, Jersey Jones. That is her second.
Second on Jones. Hines up and good on the first. She's got 7. Make it 8.
Hines makes the pair.
Pushes the lead to 28-7 in favor of MHS. Jones with it in the backcourt for BPC. Gets it to Kleinditz, right side. Kleinditz going to go on top. Kreps. Now to McCleary. She'll drive baseline on Watson. Now to Kreps. Hines with the steal for MHS. Right hand layup up and rolls in. Jordan Hines in double figures with 10. 30-7 lead for MHS. And now Watson with a steal the other way. She'll get it over to Holthouse. Holthouse shot up and good. Holthouse with 8. 32-7 in favor of MHS. Timeout BPC. 6:14 to play here in the third quarter. Full timeout. With that, we'll step aside and we'll be back here in just a moment. This is TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
Every McDonough District Hospital sports medicine and rehabilitation patient receives one-on-one appointment times with a licensed staff member. They develop a personalized recovery and treatment plan to turn your setback into a comeback. We offer physical and occupational therapy, vestibular rehabilitation, speech-language pathology, cardiac and pulmonary rehabilitation, dry needling, and pelvic floor therapy. MDH, your community physical therapy partner, growing our legacy one patient at a time.
The KitchenAid fan-enabled Pro-Dry system combines a heating element and fan for optimal drying performance. It circulates hot air around dishes to give them a thorough dry. Choose the extended Pro-Dry option to add an extra 15 minutes of heated drying for loads that need it. Dishes come out dry and sparkling, ready for more enjoying.
.6:14 to play here in the third quarter. And the ball going to be poked out of bounds. It'll go to BPC, stay with the Spartans. Preps to inbounds for BPC, gets it over to McCleary. Again, some scoreboard issues this evening. We're trying to get that work before the end of the contest. Holthouse with a poke away, and the ball loose on the floor, picked up by Watson for MHS. She'll bounce pass it over to Hines. Down to 5:45 to go. 32-7 lead for MHS. Elby with it near corner. Picked up by Krebs. Hines right side. Watson. We're going to get a moving screen on Elby. That'll be her first, team's first.
Bomber foul charge number 12, Josie Elby. That is her first, team first. Bomber foul charge number 4, Jordan Hines, her second, team
Jordan
second.
Hines whistle for the foul, her second, team second. Spartan basketball out of the front of the Bomber bench, 32-7, 5. The first on Hines, and now we're going to get a foul out front on MHS again. It's going to go on Watson.
Number 40, Reese Watson.
Reese Watson, her first.
Team third.
Team's third as Jones checks out and Griffiths in for BPC. McCleary gets it to Krebs, far corner. Krebs going to drive baseline. Bounce pass to Chenoweth. Thought about the shot. Griffith's going to fire one up. And short, Kleinetz with the attempted save. Ball going to go off the back of the backboard. It'll stay or go to Macomb. 5:09 to play third quarter. 32-7 in favor of MHS. Shot up and good by Holthouse for MHS. Puts her in double figures with 10. 34-7 as we're down to 4:40 to play third quarter. McCleary for BPC off the screen from Krebs. Lost the handle of it momentarily, looking for some help. Needs some help, gets it to Kleinetz. Kleinetz bounce past Krebs. Krebs going to drive past Holthouse. Little head fake up and good. Jules Krebs, her first two of the contest, 34-9 as we're down to 4:20 to go. Watson had it poked away by McCleary momentarily. Gets it back, Holthouse with it. On top to Hines. Over to Thorman. Thorman tried to give and go to Hines. Looked like she walked with it first, but going to whistle a foul on BPC on Kleinetz.
Spartan foul charge number 34, Justice Kleinetz.
Her third, and that's going to put Jordan Hines to the line for two 2-2 in this quarter. Hines with 10 points, make it 11 as she hits the first, 35-9. Jordan Shootman into the ball game for MHS. Hines with one more. This one off, no good. Chenoweth there for the rebound for BPC. Now we're going to double dribble in the backcourt. 4:03 to play, 35-9 lead in favor of MHS. We'll have a JV game, I believe, coming up with 2 20-minute halves running clock. As Holthouse will check in, LB will check out. Watson to inbounds for MHS, gets to Thorman near corner. Lob into Hines, shot up, no good. Rebound, loose, picked up by Hines. Gets it over to Shootman. Shootman shot up and good. Jordan Shootman, her first two, 37-9. 28-point lead. McCleary the other way up and good. McCleary with her first two, 37-11. 3.5 to play here in quarter number 3 at BPC High School. TSSR Game Time Live presented by MDH. Chris Frankhauser and Adam Hulett here courtside. Watson with it now, right wing for MHS. Left-hand dribble is going to swing over to Shootman on top. Down to 3:20 to play. Shootman far corner to Watson. Watson right-hand dribble. Near corner to Holthouse. Going to step back and shoots up a three. No good. Kleinitz there for a good rebound for BPC. She'll get it across to Griffiths on the far side. Inside, Chenoweth. Chenoweth shot up. No on the shot, but she'll go to the line for two. Foul going to go on 50, I believe. Shootman.
Number 50, Jordan Shootman, her first.
Shootman, her first, team's fourth. Miley Chenoweth, 2 of 2 from the line already this contest. They'll go back to the line, 37-11. 2:49 to play, third quarter. First one up, just off the front iron, no good.
Into the Spartan lineup, number 14, Jersey Jones.
Jersey Jones
32, Scarlett
and Scarlett Countryman into the ball game for BPC. Chenoweth second, just off the iron as well. And the rebound controlled by Shootman and MHS. She'll outlet over to Thorman. Near corner, Watson going to fire up a three and hit. Reese Watson with 5. 29-point lead, 40-11, down to 2.5 to play. Kleindenz a three at the other end for a three. Kleindenz with 8, 40-14. Couple back-to-back threes. Holthouse going to hit in the three game. Her shot no good. Hines for the rebound. Gets it to Watson. Watson's going to fire one up from the left wing. No good. Shootman there for the rebound. And poked away by BPC and Kleindenz. She'll get it over to, try to get it over to Jones. Now McCleary picks up the loose ball. She's going to drive left side, cut off by Holthouse. Cross, Kleindenz going to fire up a three. This one a little short. Countryman tries to save it, saves it inbounds to Holthouse. Holthouse comes the other way. Up over Kleindenz, no on the shot. We're going to get a foul as Aubrey Holthouse going to the line for 2.
Spartan foul charge, number 14, Jersey Jones.
Jersey Jones whistle for the foul, her third. Team's third. First one up and first one good. Substitution number 5, Brooklyn Lyles into the ball game for Watson for MHS. Second one by Holthouse up and good as well. As McKee going to check in for Holthouse.
Into the Bomber lineup, number 45, Ella McKee.
Clearing with it right side. She's going to drive in. Bounce pass into Kleindenz. Kleindenz double teamed out. Gets it out to Jones. Swings around to Chenoweth. Now to McCleary. Down to minute 29 to play. Chenoweth to McCleary. McClary right side, cut off by Hines. Chenoweth with it back on top. Jones going to lose the handle momentarily, tracks down the loose ball. Picked up by Shootman. Jones going to take it across the floor to the far side. Needs some help. And we're going to get offensive foul on Jones. Her fourth. Team's fourth.
Number 14, Jersey Jones, her fourth.
Jules Krebs will check in for BPC.
Into the Spartan lineup, Jules Krebs. Into the Bomber lineup, 32, Kinley Sloan.
Kinley Sloan, 32, in for MHS. Shootman shot blocked out of bounds, tipped, and it'll stay with Macomb with 52.2 to play. Bombers 42, Spartans 14. Lyles gets it into Shootman, momentarily stolen away by Krebs. It's going to go off of Krebs. It'll stay with the Bombers with 50.1 seconds to play. Lyles to inbound, gets it into Sloan. And we're going to get a jump ball by Countryman, tied it up momentarily. And it will be stay with Macomb. And Coach Elby going to take a full timeout with 49.1 seconds to play. We'll step aside and we'll be back. This is TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
My philosophy in pediatrics is definitely prevention, early intervention, and advocacy. Being an advocate for my patients is one of the main reasons why I got into pediatrics in the first place. I like working close with families and being able to empower moms, especially first-time moms, or empower any caregiver. MDH Peds gives that family-centered care. My name is Leilani Segura, and I am a pediatrician at McDonough District Hospital.
Every McDonough District Hospital sports medicine and rehabilitation patient receives one-on-one appointment times with a licensed staff member. They develop a personalized recovery and treatment plan to turn your setback into a comeback. We offer physical and occupational therapy, vestibular rehabilitation, speech-language pathology, cardiac and pulmonary rehabilitation, dry needling, and pelvic floor therapy. MDH, your community physical therapy partner, growing our legacy one patient at a time.
Back here for the start of the remaining 49.1 of the third quarter. Hines going to get the inbounds from Lyles. Loses the handle on it. BPC on the floor. Alternating position on the jump ball will go to the Spartans. 44 seconds to play. 42-14 in favor of MHS. Jules Krebs will inbounds for the Spartans. Gets it over to McCleary. Chenoweth now back to McCleary, over to Krebs. Gets it into Kleindetz. Kleindetz going to drive baseline. Chenoweth's jumper up, no good. Kleindetz there for the rebound. No, that's Krebs. And it's going to go out of bounds off of Macomb. Will stay with BPC with 20.5 to play here in the third quarter. Krebs to inbound. Gets it to Kleindetz, to McCleary. Krebs far corner, lost the footing a little bit there. Needs some help, gets it over to Countryman. We're going to get a tie-up between Countryman and Shootman, and it'll go back to MHS with 11.7 to play. 42-14 in favor of MHS. Again, having some scoreboard issues this evening. Trying to get that working. 42-14, down to 10 seconds to play. Lyles with it for MHS. Yep, man, I was going to say that looked like a carry, and the official on the far side calls that. 42-14, 4.1 seconds to go. Bombers on top by 28. McCleary to Krebs, going to not get a shot off for BPC. At the end of three, 42-14 in favor of the Bombers. We'll be back with the fourth in just a moment. This is TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
At Western Illinois University, leathernecks don't just blend in. Our purple stands out. Our students are innovative, creative, and resilient. At WIU, there is limitless potential. with campuses in Macomb, the Quad Cities, and online. Visit wiu.edu/potential to become a Leatherneck and get an education that stands out.
The KitchenAid fan-enabled Pro Dry system combines a heating element and fan for optimal drying performance. It circulates hot air around dishes to give them a thorough dry. Choose the extended Pro Dry option to add an extra 15 minutes of heated drying for loads that need it. Dishes come out dry and sparkling, ready for more enjoying.
Back here at BPC High School. Spartan basketball to start the fourth quarter. Chenoweth with it for BPC. On top to McCleary. McCleary left side, gets it over to Krebs. Picks up the dribble, gets it back to Chenoweth. 7:40 to play. 42-14 lead for the Bombers. We will have a 20-minute half JV game running clock after this one. Krebs with it in the far corner, needs some help, tries to go into Kleinitz. Got it to Kleinitz, out to Chenoweth. Round to McCleary. Swings over to Krebs. Picked up by Watson, tried to go into Countryman. Bounce pass to Krebs, Kleinitz picked up by Chenoweth. Now to McCleary. Down to 7:10 to go. McCleary going to go up, shot no. And she'll go to the line for two. I think LB maybe whistled for the foul.
Bomber foul charge number 12.
It is Josie Elby, her second, team's first. Kendall McCleary with 2 points. First appearance at the line. First one up, and it is good. She's got 3, 42-15. McCleary with one more, the sophomore. This one up, and this one in and out, no good. Countryman fighting for the rebound, shot up, no. But she'll go to the line for two. Scarlett Countryman to the line for two. Foul on Elby's her third, team second. Scarlett Countryman to the line for two. First one up, and first one in and out, no good. Holy Griffiths into the ball game for Chenoweth for BPC. Second one by Countryman, banks off, no good. Rebound down to Thorman and MHS as the pass to Watson goes about 2 rows into the bleachers. It'll be a turnover to BPC. 7 minutes to play in the contest, 42-15. McCleary with it, picked up by Holthouse. Good screen by Griffiths. McCleary going to drive baseline left side, bounce pass to Countryman, stolen away by Holthouse. Outlet down the floor to Watson. Watson up and good. Reese Watson with 7, 44-15, 29-point lead for MHS. Kleinitz with it now. Right side baseline, going to throw it on top to Krebs. Krebs going to drive in, left hand shot up and good. Jules Krebs with 4, 44-17. Down under 6.5 to play, 6:20 to go. Mann with it, far side for MHS. Now to Elby. Watson right wing. She'll drive left side. Swing around. Mann going to drive, shot up, too strong. Rebound to McCleary and BPC. They're going to run a little bit. McCleary going to run into Thorman, and we're going to get a foul on the Bombers. Dakota Thorman, her third, and Kendall McCleary back to the line for two.
That's her third, team third.
Team's third, Thorman's third. 1 of 2 from the line for Kendall McCleary this evening. First one up, and first one rattles around off the front and the back of the rim, no good. Olivia Clark into the ball game for MHS. She'll check in for Holthouse. 6:03 to go. Kendall McCleary with one more. McCleary with 3 points in the contest. This one up, and this one up, no good. Countryman fight for the rebound, saves it inbounds to Thorman, and MHS. Clark now near corner to Watson. Thorman over to Clark. Baseline, Watson with it. Clark comes around right wing. She's going to drive left hand. Pops and stops and pops and hits. Olivia Clark, her first two.
Olivia Clark.
Kendall McCleary with it. Now the 29-point lead again, 46-17, 5:25 to play. Krebs with it, needs some help. Going to put it on the floor. Far corner, has it stolen away by Clark. And Clark going to come the other way for MHS. Switches the left hand, gets it over to Mann. Bounce pass back to Clark. Shot up, no good. Rebound to Elby, out of bounds. Got to be a foul on BPC. That's going to go on Scarlett Countryman, her first, team's first. And it's going to be a foul on the floor. So Taylor Mann to inbound for MHS. Gets it in to Thorman and stolen away by Kleinditz at BPC. Here they come the other way, down to 4:59 to play. Kleinditz on top to McCleary. McCleary drives right side. Now back to the middle. Free throw line tripped up a little bit. Gets it over to Griffiths. Now to Krebs. Krebs picked up by Watson. Clark nearly with a steal. Loose ball going to be controlled and saved inbounds. BPC Lily Griffiths runs down the loose ball. Gets it to Kleinditz. Krebs going to fire up a three, no good. Rebound loose, and we're going to foul on McCleary for third, team second. Watson and I guess just Watson checking out as Brooklyn Lyles back in, the sophomore for MHS. Down to 4:15 to play, 29-point advantage, 46-17. Man, give and go to Thorman, shot up, no good. Griffiths there for the rebound, gets it to Krebs. Krebs going to lose the handle, gets it over to McCleary. Poked away by Thorman, and here come the Bombers. Outlet down the floor to Mann. She'll track down the loose ball. Clark going to drive in, bounce pass to Mann. Under 4 to go, 3:40 to play. Shot up by Thorman, no good. Rebound fought for by Countryman, and BPC out with a rebound. Kleinditz gets it to Krebs. Krebs going to step up and hit a three. Sports corner three, Jules Krebs. She's got 7. 46-20, 3:20 to play. Ball at the other end. Countryman hits the, Kleinditz hit the deck. And that's going to be a foul on Justice Kleinditz, her fourth. Krebs out and Jones in. 3:23 to play, a 26-point lead for MHS. 46-20. Lyles to inbound. Gets a bounce pass into Elby. Give and go to Mann. Lyles three from the near corner, no good. Rebound down to, well, fought for and out of bounds. Is going to go off Kleinditz and will stay with Macomb with 3:13 to play here in the fourth quarter. Again, scoreboard issues this evening. We're going to try and get that working for our next game. 46-20 in favor of the Bombers. 3:11 to play. Shootman gets the inbounds, the far corner. Double team there. Lyle's going to bounce pass into Elby. And it's going to be a tie-up between Elby and Countryman. It'll stay with Macomb.
Jump ball, possession to the Bombers.
Inbounds pass goes from Lyles to Elby. And Elby going to go to the line for two. Foul on
Foul charge number 11.
Kendall McCleary, her fourth. Josie Elby looking for her first points of the night, and the first free throw up, no good. There's number 1, Gracie O'Hearn in the ball game as Taylor Mann will check out. Josie Elby with one more. Second one up, it's no good. Rebound to Scarlet Countryman and BPC. Jones with it, number 14, picks up the dribble, gets it to McCleary. McCleary going to bounce pass into Kleinetz. We're going to get a hold on Shootman. That'll be her second, team's fourth, as we're down to 2:51 to play. 32, Kinley Sloan into the ball game as she'll check in for Josie Elby. Jones to inbounds for BPC. Gets it to Kleinetz. Ball stripped away by O'Hearn. Here come the Bombers the other way. And O'Hearn going to lose the ball out of bounds. It'll go right back to BPC with 2:43 to play. 26-point advantage, 46-20 in favor of MHS. McCleary with it for BPC. Picks up the dribble, needs a help. Foul on McKee, her first.
Charge number 45, Ella McKee, her first, team fifth.
Team's fifth. And that's going to send McCleary, I believe, to the line for 2. .234 to go, 46-20. McCleary to the line for 2, 1 of 4 thus far. First one up will rattle around and drop. McCleary now with 4, 46-21. McCleary with one more. Up and good. 2 of 2. McCleary with 5, 46-22, 2.5 to play. O'Hearn inside, Sloan. Shot up, no good. Rebound tracked down by Kleinetz. She'll outlet, get it to ball loose on the floor. And we're going to get a foul on the Bombers. On Shootman, her third. And back to the line for 2, Kendall McCleary again. 3 of 6 in the quarter. And 5 points in the contest for Kendall McCleary. 2:23 to go. McCleary, first one on the way, and it is off a little too strong. Krebs to check back in for BPC. Elby and Watson, Countryman out, as Chenoweth going to check in, and Griffith's going to check out. And Kendall 1 of 2 this trip. .223 to go. 46-23 advantage for MHS. Side pass from Shootman to Sloan off her fingertips out of bounds. It'll go to BPC. 46-23, down to 2 minutes to play. McCleary with it. Hands off to Krebs. Krebs bounce pass to Kleinetz. And we're going to get a timeout. Macomb. Full timeout with 1:55 to go. We'll step aside and we'll be back just a moment. This is TSSR Game Time Live presented by MDH. Spartan Sports presented by MTC Communications. And Macomb High Sports presented by Arnold Brothers Heating and Cooling.
The MDH Community Pharmacy in Macomb is open 7 days a week, including extended hours on the weekdays for your convenience. Our team is available to answer questions about all your medications, and we offer free local home deliveries. Aetna, Blue Cross Blue Shield, Medicare, and most insurance plans are accepted. McDonough District Hospital, your community healthcare partner, growing our legacy one patient at a time.
Back here, BPC High School, minute 55 to play, fourth quarter, 46-23 in favor of MHS. We're brought to you by Sports Corner at 124, Macomb's local original sports bar. Sports Corner at 124 with a focus on local sports. Catch WI games and all the area TSSR Game Time live broadcast at Sports Corner at 124, all while enjoying your favorite cold drink and some of the best food in West Central Illinois. Stop in and say hi at 124 North Randolph Street in Macomb. Spartan basketball at the timeout. Chenoweth to inbound. Gets it to McCleary. McCleary going to spin. Picks it up the dribble. Bounce pass into Kleindense. No. Chenoweth there for the rebound. Put back. No. Blocked by Lyles. Chenoweth gets it back. Bounce up. No good. And rebound. Shootman picks it up, but it's going to step on the inline. It'll stay with BPC with a minute 41 to go. We can tell you about Rosie's Pizza. They offer something for everyone with pasta sandwiches, of course, pizza. Dine in or carry out at 458 East Main Street in Bushnell. They also deliver to Good Hope, Adair, and all points in between. For delivery, call 309-772-2101. Krebs with it now for the Spartans, down to 90 seconds to play. Hand off to McCleary. McCleary picks up the dribble, loses it momentarily. Krebs able to come up with the ball. Now it's poked away by Watson. Here comes Macomb High the other way. Lyles, bounce pass into Sloan. Sloan loses the handle of it, gets it back, gets it to Lyles, far corner. Down to a minute 5 to go. Lyles will set it up at the Spartan logo, right side to Shootman. Shootman picks it up, looks for some help, gets it over to Sloan. Now Watson left wing, down to 50 seconds go. Watson free throw line, will kick it back out to Elby. Lyles, hand off to Watson. Round to Sloan. Shootman, free throw line, tried to go into Sloan. Ball going to be tied up. Jump ball will stay with, or alternate possession will go to BPC with 35 and a half to play. Clary to Chenoweth, now to Jones. Bounce pass didn't even go to Chenoweth, stolen away by Watson. Down to 20 seconds to go. Shootman. Cut off by Kleindense, over to Elby. Lyles wide open, no one sees her underneath. Down to 7 seconds, Shootman. She's going to drive baseline, poked away by Kleindense, going to go out of bounds to BPC with 2.6 seconds to play. Again, a JV 220-minute half JV game coming up. McCleary with it. 1 second, half court shot just left of the basket. That will do it. A final score of 46-23. We'll step aside. We'll be back with some stats and be back in a moment. This is TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
I'm Lindsay Schaefer. I'm a physical therapist specializing in pelvic floor physical therapy here at McDonough District Hospital Sports Medicine and Rehabilitation. Young women, a lot of them have pelvic pain. They don't realize that it's something that they don't have to live with anymore. It's very common for people to have urinary leakage. And I always say it's common, but it's not normal. It's not something you need to live with. I also focus on hip pain, back pain. It's all kind of connected. Any age really can benefit from it.
My name is Kelsey Cunningham. I'm a nurse practitioner with the cardiology department here at McDonough District Hospital. Cardiology is like a big puzzle. A lot of things can be traced back to the heart, and to see somebody in your office at the beginning of the process really down on themselves and, not feeling like their best self, and I think in their mind, never really thinking that they're going to recover from that, to fast forward 6 months where they're back doing things they once did. It's the ultimate goal, and I love to see it happen.
The KitchenAid fan-enabled Pro Dry system combines a heating element and fan for optimal drying performance. It circulates hot air around dishes to give them a thorough dry. Choose the extended Pro Dry option to add an extra 15 minutes of heated drying for loads that need it. Dishes come out dry and sparkling, ready for more enjoying.
At Western Illinois University, leathernecks don't just blend in. Our purple stands out. Our students are innovative, creative, and resilient. At WIU, there is limitless potential, with campuses in Macomb, the Quad Cities, and online. Visit wiu.edu/potential to become a leatherneck and get an education that stands out.
It's hard to stop a train.
Back here at BPC High School, final score 46-23. JoJo's Gaming Parlor, they offer the best gaming experience in the McDonough County area. Stop in for a cold drink, and a chance to take home a nice water casserole at it. Also on game nights, check out the TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH Events, live on the big screen. Come join your friends at JoJo's, located at 776 North Cole Street in Bushnell. Cheer the Spartans on to victory. We're going to wrap things up here as we'll run down the scoring summary and then exit this feed and get ready for our next contest. Pacing the way for MHS, 12 for Aubrey Holthouse, 11 for Jordan Hines. Brooklyn Lyles with 7. Reese Watson with 7. Gracie O'Hearn with 3. 2 each for Jordan Shootman, Olivia Clark, and Taylor Mann. For BPC, 8 points for Justice Kleindes, 7 for Jules Krebs, 5 for Kendall McCleary, and 2 for Miley Chenoweth. 46-23 the final score. We'll be back with the feed for the next game in just about 5 minutes or so. You're tuned in to TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.